Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, to the world of magic and miracles. Just on this unbelievable day of very, very hot weather. We're inside because it's so hot outside. But this is a really great opportunity to let the magic that has been spoken about for ages come to life. I experienced, maybe a few weeks ago here, feeling very hot. It was at dinner time. We were eating dinner inside, and I was feeling very overheated. And next thing you know, I had created my own breeze that actually those at the table could feel as well. So that's the sort of magic that we're capable of, and that I'm going to bring here today. And there it goes. Once again, it's been just an enormous, enormous week. The deliveries from the Advancement Center are becoming more and more, I don't even know the word anymore. There's no word to describe it. It's not just, there are doors opening, there are channels opening, but there are things way beyond even all of that. And as I have been challenged a bit with some of the heat, again, to fly out into the outer reaches, to look down at yourself from far away changes everything. I'm experiencing that right now. Therefore, the words just stopped momentarily. Because everything shifts. And there's just infinite everything available. I want to say possibilities, but it's even more than that. And I want to say tools. It's more than that. I'm really looking forward to this new language that's coming, where expressing these current feelings and awarenesses is going to become a little bit easier through words. Or maybe not words. But I do feel a shift, an opening of communication channels. Oh my goodness, there are so many things that we're opening to right now. We are opening this communication system here on planet Earth, amongst humanity, and at the same time from each and every one of us to our Creator and to the world beyond all worlds, all of it. There's this ease and this simplicity that's moving forward. Nothing is going to stop it. Sometimes it appears things are trying to stop movement forward, but nothing's going to stop it. It's like you feel, my analogy is back to the river again. When you're in the river, you can feel the power of it. There's no stopping it. It may divert, it may go a different path, but there's nothing stopping it. It's kind of like that, this flow that's happening. The movement, the change. It's powerful and yet gentle, which sometimes is a little hard to imagine. But it's beautiful in its gentle power. Today, there's a going beyond all things ever known before, ever experienced before. This power that I spoke of is flooding through. It's quite incredible. At the moment, it feels like perhaps it's something I've seen in a cartoon. It's an image of water, like a very strong fountain that's surging upwards. And we're just we're sitting on the top of this fountain. It's pushing us up against gravity because it's so powerful. But there's a delight in it as well, because there's this beautiful support that's unlike any other support we've ever felt before. It's so funny. As I do this, there are moments when I can feel the brain that wants to come in with descriptions or in some form analysis, and it doesn't work in this place. So it just falls away. And we continue as this beautiful blue and white sparkling pillar of water just continues to lift us and raise us higher and higher. Because as we go higher, we see more. And there's this calm and this delight all at the same time as we see from this completely different perspective. And in it, everything is changing. Everything well, I'll just say the only thing that will survive here is love, freedom in every sense, beyond even what we know. This incredible feeling of family. There's no, yes, it's even a new feeling of family. There's no more, no, I'm not going to say there's no more. There is just harmony and balance and love. And that very simple, again, to bring the words to describe this, I don't know how to describe it other than it's a funny way to describe it, but here goes. When I've been in situations here on the physical plane where everyone at the same time experiences something so huge and terrifying that it stops the mind, it stops everything that's actually not important, and takes everyone, I've seen it, I've witnessed it, to this place of connection and caring and looking after one another. But I'm sharing this because it's not going to have to come that way anymore. It will just, it is present. It will become more present. It is becoming more present. Perhaps someday we'll have a word for it. I don't know. But there's this utter simplicity in it, because in those moments, everything else is quiet. You just have this connection that's so strong. It never leaves you. I had this experience here in the town of Montecito, where I lived during this, several years ago, during this fire, and a month later, devastating mudslides. And maybe a year later, I had to move because the people that were renting decided they wanted their house back. But I still work in this town, but I feel this bond, and it's the most unusual thing. It's a bond to the town in the sense of the people, even the place, that I can't really describe. It's one of the reasons I love my job, and I can't really explain this any further than this. There's something very profound that's happening every day. It's all about connections. It's also about levels of communication. It's about the magic of life. I know there's so much more to be expressed, but again, that's the end of the words at the moment. But the brilliance of our awareness growing, our abilities multiplying. It's just incredible what's happening right now. Most of it behind the scenes, not necessarily obvious in front of you, but it's all happening. And the more we play, with everything that we have, traveling out into the stars, flying around this beautiful jewel of a planet called Earth, seeing it from a distance, coming down, experiencing the beauties and the wonders of this planet, skiing down the Alps, visiting a friend halfway across the planet, going for a ride down the river as you're sitting in your chair and feeling the coolness of the water, of the breeze. These are just some of the things that we have to play with. And know, beyond any doubt, the support, once again, that we have here, out there, these incredible, powerful, magic, gentle beings. If you feel them in your house, make room for them. They may even present themselves to you one day in more of a physical form than they do currently. Sometimes it could just be like a shadow, but it's just brilliant because they are this incredible family. And we all provide something very unique to each other. Those in the physical, those not in the physical. Everyone has got their unique, amazing gifts. So it's a joy, those of you with us today, those of you who may watch this in the future, not just this, but everything that comes from this advancement center. The growth is massive. The brilliance is blinding sometimes. The beauty is unprecedented. And we can feel each and every one of you now and forever. As we wish each and every one of you the most perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you for joining me here today. I am Genya.